Hey, welcome to another episode of Bubba's Tango 18. I'm Bubba and this is the current build. Welcome to this hot, sultry day. I feel like I live in Louisiana. It's so humid out. Sweating like you wouldn't believe. Anyways, today we are laying out the boot stripe or the water line on the boat. I'm not going all the way down to from the top of the hull side to the bottom like some people do. I'm actually coming up about 4 inches, and I'm going to put use blue painter's tape and some fine line after that, and put a water line on the boat so I can do a red boot stripe. So the hull bottom is white, hull sides are going to be flag blue, and then a red or blood red, I'm thinking of blood red, boot stripe on top of the white. So that's what we're doing today, is we're going to see how well we lay out. I'm going to use my eye, and then I'm going to pull out the measuring tape and do it right. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, consider subscribing. Otherwise, just enjoy the video. Thank you. Oh, you're down there. Okay. So on today's episode, we're going to try and figure out where to lay out our boot stripe. This is the bottom edge of the boat, hull side. I'm thinking about measuring down about 4 inches, putting a mark, using some painter's tape to put a straight edge, well, as straight as possible. What I've seen online with a bunch of people with their boats all around this world, that these boats sit in the water relatively flat. Now you put a little bit of weight on the back, 200 pounds for an outboard, and it's going to squat down a little bit. But at rest, where does that line really sit? Most people I see paint their hull side right down to the edge where it meets the hull side. But I want to do a boot stripe. So I'm going to measure up, like I said, 4 inches, and we're going to pull some tape and see how it looks. So here we go. I'm going to do a few reference marks because I like using my eye, but I also want to make sure that it looks halfway decent if my eye is off. Alright, let's give that a whirl. I don't even know where I put my mark. Two points make a straight line. Any sailors know that. Motor boaters should know that too. So don't let the paint fool your eye. I think that looks pretty good. So we got it on there. My only issue is that I put the tape on the wrong side of the mark. So we'll have to peel this all off. So my thought process is that I'm doing the hull flag blue. That's the final coat and color for the bottom of the boat. It comes up 5 inches or 6 inches. And then I'm bringing the hull side, which is flag blue, down to that water line, and then carrying that out. Alright, we went ahead and moved this stripe to the correct side of my hash marks. So you see a much smaller reveal. I think I have a slight little wave right there. So I need to lower the tape in that spot. How does that look? I get that little hump out of there. So then that's the idea. So we'll do flag blue up to here, pull the tape for a nice crisp edge. I'll probably leave this on here and then come back in and do a fine line tape right on the edge. While it's still wet, pull that edge off. Then we'll come back in here with a red boot stripe. Trying to decide if I like how wide that is. Try to figure out how wide of a boot stripe to put in there at 4 inches. So you split the difference. I don't know what you do. Mother Nature is doing some crazy bowling out there. Oh damn, look at that. That's like freaking right my way. I did this piece. Oh, there it is. I eyeballed that piece. But again, it's on the wrong side. Seemed to work out pretty well. Well, maybe a little hump. Where did I see that hump? I saw it in the camera. I feel like right there. Got a hump. Right up there somewhere. So the next question is, how do you get a perfect line across there? What I'm thinking is I have a laser level that is able to be, doesn't self-level. It actually is adjustable on any plane and it spins. So I'm thinking about pulling that out to cast a line all the way across here that I can mark out and then put the painter's tape on it.